Welcome back to Saga of Three Kings. This is session number 88, entitled Doomvault. Last session, the group entered into the Doomvault. They found some undead. They saw a strange black gate, and they are in the middle of a fight, actually. As we discussed last session, the only remaining active effects are those brought on by Brooklyn. That would be Spirit Shroud, which he currently has concentration on, and the Barbarian summoned by the Horn of Bendar. Grok, it is your initiative. You're currently grappled by the vampire.
Okie doke. So we are going to do two things. We're going to bonus action the mother.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that will give me back half of my hit point maximum, which I know is reduced, but that still gives me 50 back. Done. Then we're going to cast a spell. So
okay.
We will do Fire Shield.
All right.
So it said I'm going to take the hold on a second. A warm shield.
Okay. That's fine. You currently have a warm shield available or around you.
And just to be clear, the last bit of it says that any attacker against me takes fire damage from a
correct.
From melee attack.
Yep, he's still holding you. Doesn't say anything specifically about holding on to you, which I think is kind of an oversight. Correct. But we're going to go with how it is. So his arm is basically wreathed in it, and he's not technically attacking you. Okay. After your turn's complete, it goes to his turn. He will... Seeing the situation kind of as it is, he's going to bite Raya instead with his attack action.
Oh, he takes 1d6 radiant damage on the start of his turn.
Correct.
It's 6 damage. Woo! That's a good start.
That is pretty good.
Good hat.
It's a really good hat. Some might argue it's the best hat.
Just to confirm, we also can't sentinel somebody if they have sentinel, right? That is
right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's what I wanted to remember. I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, so that's enough to hit. It'll be 9 piercing and 16 necrotic. Your maximum hit point total is reduced by 16, and his hit points increase by 16.
It's tricky to remember now.
All right. Let's see. That's his first attack. Only one of which can be that. So his second attack will be... he's releasing Grok from his grapple. And he is throwing an attack towards Shambles, who is stunned. So he has advantage on the attack.
Well, you can sentinel that?
You can sentinel the hell out of that one.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, same.
22 to hit, and
Double.
I will throw Divine Smite on that. 3rd level.
13 to hit?
And so that'll do 6, 10, 19. 19 plus 19 is what?
38.
38.
Okay.
Nice job.
So as the hand kind of reaches out for Shambles, who's kind of stunned, and moves out of the fire to do it, you kind of bring your blade in, kind of striking. Oh, you don't have a sword still. Oh wait, no,
I have Shatter Spike.
That's right. You bring Shatter Spike out. You cut right through his upper arm as it's reaching out towards Shambles, cleaving it clean off. The second the arm kind of falls away, it starts dissipating into kind of ash, just like the last vampire creature you slayed. You can see it start to kind of pull up his arm like it's creeping back up his body, but then his body immediately turns into just gaseous form. Okay. That was a reaction on the vampire's turn. It goes to Master Bester.
I guess I'll just sort of sway back and forth and call him a liver lily nobody.
Is it still there or not?
He's Misty.
You're a monster hunter. You can make a either Arcana, History, or Religion check, your choice.
Did he hit me though?
History or what was it? Religion.
Yeah, the main intelligence ones, except nature.
31.
As a vampire hunter, or someone who's studied vampire hunting, you would know that this is not a vampire spawn like the vampire you fought in the past. This is a true vampire. It's dead. He died. But vampires never die. It'll return back to its corpse or its coffin, its main ground, and it will start regenerating its body, which will be a process that takes a long, long time. Sometimes weeks, sometimes just a matter of days. It just really depends on how grievously he was wounded.
Did he hit me?
No, he didn't get to, because the
Rad.
yes.
Good arm cutting.
I believe Sentinel is it's not
It
to
ain't
the
red.
yeah, it's pretty sure.
I'll put it up there for you.
Makes an attack against the other. Yeah. It's before the attack hits or misses.
That's incredible.
So Master Vester, there's the rogue, who is now kind of just like stunned looking as well. And then there's the demon in the pit with all of the other demons.
Cool. I am still stunned
Oh yeah,
right now. I'm still coming down off of that haste spell
that's just one turn of it.
debacle.
So you're done with that on this at the end of this turn. Raya, you're up. You're no longer grappled too.
Right.
The ghost or the smoky hand, the gaseous hand is still kind of around your neck, but it's not.
I'll just
there's
wear it
nothing-
like a tie. Like, this is my going out suit.
Keep that.
Cravat.
And there's just a bunch of demons fighting berserkers in a hole.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to handle itself pretty well.
Yeah, can I just kind of push
And the
Benson
rogue.
away from her
Okay.
as an action? Is that an option?
Yeah, you can shove Benson as your attack. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll push him. We'll just do that and be like, "Hey, you all right?" and hang out because I'm not real worried about any of this right now.
All right. Benson, do you want to... Raya kind of moves in and kind of defends you against the weird woman who, again, looks like she's kind of out of it at this point. And then there's the mess that's going on in the pit. What would you like to do, Benson?
I wish I would have prepared hold person, but I did not for today.
At his death, she appears stunned, right? She's
Yes.
totally fine a minute ago.
Yeah, she was fine. So that's what I'm wondering, if she has a spell on her, and it's been broken since.
Yeah, she was probably charmed by the vampire.
Yeah, I'm not going to
happens.
attack. I'm going to move back one, and I'm going to ready magic missile
If anything.
if she attacks.
Okay. Brooklyn, your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, first I'm going to
Remember that verbal commands are required for the barbarians to change their kind of status. Otherwise, they just continue doing the thing that they were doing.
Gotcha.
Continue being berserk.
I'll go over here and
They're
pick up-
currently getting ready to butcher the Elvish girl. By the way.
Oh yeah, I'll tell them that she's fine now. We just need to focus on the demon.
Okay.
And then I'll go over to where the sword of the council was.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will be ready to pick that up next turn.
Well, do you have it? Did you use an action? Did you use an action?
Not yet, unless
So
the
I-
verbal commands on it.
You can, it doesn't. Item interaction, sheath, shatter spike, and then item or action, pick up the sword of the council.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, and then immediately after your turn, barbarians go to town, and I believe I've already done this math, and it goes a little something like this.
No barbarians, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good horn.
Yeah, I did not want to waste time at this, so 3 of them actually get in before murdering all the dredges, and are able to cut down the Brock, and so they're all.
Oh, they got it.
Oh, they got him. Yeah.
Wow.
How much does that save your PC?
That horn is awesome.
How strong are the berserkers?
They're pretty good. Challenge rating 2s, I think.
Holy shit!
15 of them, yeah.
I thought that'd
Yeah.
be like a quarter or something.
You have
That's
a horde.
amazing.
No,
You have a horde.
they're all challenge rating 2. Strength 16. They have great axe attacks, which do a d12 plus 3 damage. But they can reckless so that they get advantage on the attack rolls. So they're like guaranteed hitting. And then they have like 67 hit points apiece.
And they're not real people, so you don't have to care about them.
Yeah, we don't.
Right.
Okay.
Are you gonna give them all names though, Brooklyn?
That is Bill,
Time
Billy,
limit.
Billiam,
Nope. Time
Billy
limit.
Yard.
It doesn't matter. Don't name it.
That's the guy who always uses his wand to
Yeah,
wander
there's
the fuck around.
there's a time
can
limit, and it's a random number of them generated at a time.
He
So
can
it's just
name-
Bill through 1,
Bill 1
Bill
through.
1 through like up to 30.
Yeah, the next time he blows that horn, he doesn't know he's going to get these same berserkers. It could be a whole new batch.
It's just a new batch of bills.
Yep, they're all Bills. From where I'm standing, I can kind of see a coffin. So if Raya explained that, are we still in combat?
No, we're out of combat.
No? Okay, well then I will definitely tell the berserkers to follow me, and we're going to go over to this coffin where I'm assuming the vampire went.
Okay.
Cool.
All
Can I
right.
We're
try
out
to
of combat.
interact
I'm
with
gonna
the
start-
girl.
You almost start taking the Mardigan out of it.
So if you start moving in that direction, you would see that there is, in fact, a vault. It does kind of look like a sarcophagus, yes. The chamber has walls that are draped in black silk. Gleaming prisms float in the air, spinning slowly. At the center of the area, the great sarcophagus with its lid pushed ajar stands atop a stone dais. Along the upper edge of the sarcophagus, a series of arcane glyphs pulse with pale white light.
Okay. Once I get my berserkers over here, I'm just going to have them all go to town on destroying that.
Okay, so basically what happens is they kind of rush in there, and every time they pass by one of these prisms, an exact duplicate of the berserker appears, only it seems to be like wraith-like and shade-like, and they start fighting. Yeah, they kind of try to follow the command, and they do kind of get there, but they are quite enervated, and they start attacking the big sarcophagus made of steel, and are not really having much luck.
Oh, I didn't realize it was made of steel.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should ask qualified questions.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Maybe like identify things before you put them on your fucking hand.
Boring.
You'll learn
Boring.
one day, boy.
Let's,
They start
I did
bashing
good
it.
last night, okay?
They're banging the crap out of it. They are kind of putting dents in it, but they are working at kind of trying to break this vault. Yeah.
Do I feel like Shatterspike would do a better job of destroying it?
I mean, I don't know. Do you?
It'll take a while, but it's automatic.
Yeah, Shatterspike is like an automatic crit, I think, on items.
Well,
Okay.
it's arcane protected.
So,
Alright.
do you go over to it to investigate it yourself?
Before I do, I'll like holler for Benson, who's magically inclined, to come help me real fast and
Okay.
let me know what kind of spells are up.
I'd say about 10 minutes pass as this is happening, so just so it's not the Brooklyn show. While that's kind of happening, what would Raya, Benson, etc. want to do?
I'll
You
shake
and
the
Andy,
Mardigan
we're
away.
et cetera now.
Keeping
Ouch.
sorry, Grok and Shambles, of course. But Raya, you're keeping an eye on her. Eventually, she'll kind of come back too. We'll have that conversation in just a second. Benson, what are you doing?
I actually was going to check on the girl too, but
Okay.
since Raya's got it, he's more inclined to have a relationship with her than I would, or at least know her.
Sure.
That's right, I am.
I'll use my goggles to go check out the area over there.
Reincarnate a guy, give him a working penis, and he's immediately trying to sex up all the elvish girls he needs. Immediately, session 88 after session 5 when you died. Not exactly.
We've never
immediate.
had a working penis.
It's called goals.
Fair. I was just being a dork. Speaking of dorks, working penis. No, back to Grok. Grok, what are you doing?
So I would like to check out this area over here and
Okay.
just a little bit more.
It's as we described. It is a circle made of black onyx. It's very much permanent. It's not damageable.
Okay, so it looks like some sort of
Gate.
teleportation circle or gate. Okay. All right, that's fine for now.
Cool. And then Shambles.
I'll go check out the pile of dead demon and
Okay.
root around in there, see if there's anything cool going on.
And sorry, Benson, what did you say
They
you were
all
doing?
know what's happening.
I was gonna go help him with the area with the goggles, see what magic, why they're keep getting wraiths thrown up and everything.
Sure. The prisms appear to be very strange artifice based on what you're kind of seeing aura-wise. They appear to be prisms of cursed life. And basically what they do is when somebody passes by them, they try and attempt to create a kind of negative form of them, a wraith-like version of them. And it seems to have worked. They have been kind of smashing at the wraiths as they're fighting the thing, and they're defending themselves and also beating the crap out of the crypt, which doesn't seem to be doing much. And as you kind of watch, Brooklyn kind of goes over there, and we'll see that inside the sarcophagus, there's no dead body, there's no soil, this is not a vampire script. Based on, I'm assuming, Raya, you explain what they're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not that. Instead, it appears to be some sort of vault. Inside, there's a number of pages that look like they're kind of bound up in a scroll-like patterning. There's a bottle of ink, an ink pen, and 15 sheets of parchment as well.
Check out those scrolls.
In addition to that, there appears to be a glyph key.
Yeah, we need
that
that.
key we need, yeah.
Jody, try not to spill that ink.
I'm just looking at the scrolls. I'm not
glyph
touching
key?
that ink. Screw that ink.
I genuinely don't remember anything about a glyph key. I know the ink
That-
joke. That's hilarious.
That
Activate the
teleportation
portal.
up there, that portal,
okay,
it's the
okay,
key
okay.
to open it and start it.
Possible.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what you would know about the glyph key, once you kind of get a look at it, is this glyph key is key to this area, and it has an obsidian setting to it, which means that you can utilize this key to take from anywhere, any other black gate, wherever you would find it, to return back to this location's black gate. You also believe that you can use this key to use a possibly an alternate gate to move from this place. But from what you've understood of the gate that I explained last time, the black gate that you've seen is a receptacle. It is not a place where you can leave from.
Okay, so this key is to get back to here.
Correct. But you think that this key could potentially be used to go somewhere else. You just know that the black gate that
Not
you
that
saw,
one.
yeah, the black gate is a return location. There might be a different type of gate you have yet to find that might be a go somewhere else.
Exit only. Got it.
Got it. Okay.
What about those scrolls?
The scrolls, if you want to quickly kind of read over them and identify them, there are 6 spell scrolls. 3 are of detect magic, 2 are of comprehend languages, and 1 is of greater restoration.
If I don't have any of those, I'm going to hold them up against my book and let it suck them in.
You have all of those.
Okay.
Just hang on to them to sell somewhere else.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's ink and 15 sheets of parchment.
If you have a scroll, does it count as? Does it use one of your spell slots?
No.
Cast-
You cast
Okay,
it off the
that's
scroll. The magic is in the scroll.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, there are the columns I mentioned having the strange iconography of what appears to be the mysterious mage that you fought before. Similar attire, kind of pauldrons, red gems, kind of like a ornate kind of red and black patterning to it. And the walls are ornately kind of designed with tapestries similar to that. Wherever you'd like to go from there. Actually, sorry, reverse. Raya, speaking to her, she says, "Thank you. I appreciate you and your assistance. Who are you?"
I'm gonna give her an cant. Like, how did you get here?
she kind of returns, dragged. Me and a couple of others who weren't as fortunate ran afoul of some strange beasts on the road. Giantkin, greenish in color. When we killed the first one, it erupted into a swarm of bees.
I
Overtook,
would say bees with
Sorry, bees?
and it overtook one of my allies. Next thing I know, I was knocked unconscious by a bludgeon. When I awoke, it wasn't too long before you started causing problems for him. He had said that if we could kill the beast, we would be allowed life and the ability to drink from his cup. I didn't know what that meant, but I'm not much of a fan of dying.
I think he's gonna make you a vampire. You
Interesting.
with family, right?
I am.
So how did you get here?
We were on the road.
No,
Band-
before that, why were you on the road? What were you doing for the family? There had to be a reason you were out here.
We sometimes just rob people on the roads, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Looks down at your rondel dagger, then kind of looks at you. I don't know how far up in the echelons of high society you've risen, but you had to have started as a gutter sniper, a cutpurse. Am I wrong?
No, I guess that's fine. It's just this is a hell of a place to be. You're in the Doomvault.
The Doomvault.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, it
like.
sounds pretty serious.
I don't like the name of it.
Have we heard of this before?
And I'll be completely honest. I'm not terribly keen on remaining. You must have came in here by your own volition. What? How do I escape?
Oh yeah, we just walked in. So yeah, you can hang with us if you want.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then yeah, stairs right over there.
If you're planning on staying here in the Doomvault, that's a horrid name.
No, yeah, it's gonna be great. We got this. So when you get outside, you're gonna be swarmed. Tell them Lord Vizier sent you, and you have free passage, and get back to the family.
Sounds good. She'll leave.
What town do you work out of?
Huh?
What town does she work out of? I'd ask her on the way out.
She explains Bellum.
Yeah, I'll look you up next time I'm there.
Sounds good. Shalendra is the name, she said. If you want to take some notes.
Yeah, right.
Okay. That's it. What would the Andy's coming through? Every single sound you're making is coming through. I don't know what changed. It used to not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all
Like,
hear your
and
chair like
all of your
exploding.
chair and everything.
I'm so sorry.
It's
No,
okay.
you're fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's different because we're not used to this happening.
Your office is thoroughly bugged.
Yeah, it's very much coming in clear. I would
But
say
anyway, we
I'm
got a
not-
Doomvault.
No, I can't hear you at all, Andy.
I have push to talk on.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so for some reason it keeps floating. Like I guess I don't know. Anywho,
No, we can't hear you now.
the purpose of the sarcophagus, tackling it, beating the crap out of it, entering in, checking it out, etc. It would have taken about 15 minutes with
Okay.
everything that's happening. So I will say that you're probably about, based on the fight, only lasting a minute or so, probably about 37 minutes left, 47 minutes left. No,
Sweet.
I was right the first time. The thing I said.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'll
would
get
feel-
a. Oh, go ahead. Whatever you can say.
I was just gonna see if Raya wanted the scrolls and see if he could use them possibly, since I already know them.
They're all
I think all of those are well above me.
Greater Restoration is definitely
Comprehend
above.
language is level 2.
I don't have level 2 cleric though.
Oh, I'm sorry, level 1.
That I could do.
Yeah.
Did we know Greater Restoration existed, and would it have taken the glove off of Rooklin's hand?
It wouldn't have.
Okay. That's what I figured, but I was going to be real upset if it would have.
No,
I don't
Greater.
think we tried it, but that seemed a
No,
little.
I
that
have
seems too easy.
I have
Yeah.
it, and I think we were pretty clear that it wouldn't work.
You were thinking
Okay,
about
good.
cutting his arm off and then regrowing it, and I told you that wouldn't change the fact that he's attuned to it.
No, Greater Restoration just breaks attunement to a cursed item.
Oh, no, yeah, we discussed that it wasn't technically.
Hard check. Okay.
I'll give at least the comprehend language scroll to Raya, and then the greater restoration to Grok.
Honestly, just bag them.
Well,
I don't think
okay.
they're going to be that good for us. You've got those spells,
Yeah.
and those are out of combat spells most of the time anyway.
I have
All right.
greater restoration anyway.
And then let's be cool guys and explore this Doomvault while we're on a vampire.
Yeah, I was gonna
What's
have
going
all
on
my.
here?
There's nothing else in there besides what was found inside of the sarcophagus.
What am I else be?
So the things that are kind of present there, they appear to be prisms that are kind of floating above what look like pit traps. They were avoided by the barbarians, but if you get too close to one, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't want to.
Sorry.
There's no like secret doors or anything.
No.
Can I
Kinda
come
like you're close
check
to it.
over where this is at, John, up top? I tell them there's a hallway one way, and then I go look up top of this thing.
Okay. So yeah, you come up that way. You would see another weird pit trap kind of set into the ground there, very clearly marked. You'd also see what appears to be similar to the gate that you saw in the first room, but with much wider kind of pieces of quartz kind of settled into the ground. And this one appears to only be a half circle that's kind of saddled into a wall.
If I hold the key next to it, does anything happen?
Sorry, actually, it's on the pattern's on the ground and the pattern's on the wall, so it kind of forms a circle pattern, but it's like half on the floor. Half,
Wedge.
yeah.
I let the group know what I found, and I try to hold the key to it to see if it does anything.
Okay.
I think we got another one over here.
There's rising up from this one, like the last one. There's kind of an obscuring kind of white mist instead of a dark mist like the last one. And if you kind of move over close to it, by yourself.
I don't want to, but nobody else was coming, so I knew, like, honestly, my guy would at least be like, "Oh, cool," kind of look around and be like, "Hey, this is over here," and then kind of walk towards it.
Okay, well, this one's actually a safe one to do it in, but it's definitely going to be a lesson learned. If you kind of press the key to it and kind of step through, there's this kind of momentary kind of wash. If you're familiar with the game Dark Souls, it's kind of like walking into a new area or a boss area, and you kind of step in, see that there's a pit on the floor, and there's something beyond that. But you also realize that there's also a white gate on the opposite side of it, so you can turn around and walk through the mists again.
Yeah, I would definitely do that if I see no one else behind me.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at a cool new dead body.
Oh, cool. I just, like I said, I'm trying to role play it like you would do it.
Like a pachycephalosaur with wings. It's rad. Look at it.
Pachycephalus is a good word.
The headbutt dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know.
Let Benson know there's another circle over here in this hallway.
Okay.
I'll follow Benson around.
I'll go to.
I'm not getting anywhere.
Yes.
I'm gonna check this hallway. Does it seem dangerous?
No, it doesn't. And yeah, just around the thing, there is a misty kind of presence on this one, but this one doesn't kind of like rise up and like obscure the wall at all. It's just kind of like a small kind of patterning on the floor. You can kind of walk around it or walk past it without any issue.
That past it. What's going on back here with this little half a floor?
There does appear to be a wall of kind of mist and stone, and it seems to have the same kind of patterning as the floor does behind it. They look like they're two separate kind of positions for the key. Do you wish to use the key on the floor or on the wall?
So there's two portals back here, kind of.
Yeah.
I would say Rise Call. What do you want? But I'd hand him the key if he wants either one. Or I
You
can
said
hold
you tested the safe one, and
I
that
did.
means there could be a dangerous one.
Well,
meta
I will say that the last one I was able to just walk through, no issue.
Sure,
just
all
walk me
right.
through.
I grabbed
Oh.
the key and I unlocked the wall.
Well, are you all moving together or not? Because again, Benson, learning experience upstairs. If you don't go through together as a team,
It won't work.
one of you will be able to
wall.
get through, and not all of you. So
Sure.
If you want to go
Holding
through as a
hands?
team, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come up. Fuck it, I'll come up there with
I'll
you.
have the berserkers stay here in case anything pops out of like
Okay.
That's
the
our
rest of
front
their time
line.
limit.
Sneaky.
We got a moving huddle.
Grok, are you going through?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Had a boy, Greg.
I
On
feared
board.
going. I'm going.
Look, we ride together, we die together, all right?
At this point, we
Now we're
all that
friends.
crazy stuff.
You guys, I didn't get hit once in that entire encounter, and I don't know how to explain it.
I
So-
only got hit once, and it really wasn't that bad.
I still have my heal spell.
beat.
You did take 16 off of your maximum hit points, right, Ryan?
Yeah, which only put me 1 down from my normal maximum because I gained 15 from the food we ate.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So- I'm honestly doing pretty great.
So as you pass through this
Never
one,
been
there's
this amazing.
a shift, one that Raya you're familiar with, and everyone in this group is familiar with because you've plane shifted before. It feels like you've kind of entered a different space of reality. As you kind of enter into the space, the white fog behind you becomes solid. You do see that there's a white gate present there, but as you kind of turn to kind of look at it, you would note that the symboling in the center of it is different than the key that you have. So to pass through this white gate on this side, you need the key for a different space.
You Zeldaing us right now.
My what?
Yeah,
Zeldaing
Zelda,
water temple.
all the keys do the same thing.
There we are.
Every key matches every door.
Right. These are not generic keys. These are keys that are
I guess
specific.
Doom.
So
We gotta go
this
find
one
the
we
card.
Yeah, it's
cannot
Doom.
go
It is
past.
Doom. You're good.
I should have made them color coded.
Doomvault.
We need the damn it! Oh,
Doomvault.
John, you unimaginative bastard.
You know what? Epic.
There were
Play the soundtrack.
demons.
But yeah, the pool seems to be kind of moving. The water in it seems to be kind of moving out, as if it's almost as if someone were continuously dropping pebbles into the center of it. But you don't see like I mean, there's nothing actually physically being dropped into the space. It seems to be rippling in that way, if that makes any sense.
So could something be pushing the water up from the bottom in the center?
It's almost a better way of kind of describing it is like wind is kind of blowing over it, but it seems that the wind is generating from the center of the pool.
Okay. I'm going to cautiously step forward and take a look around.
Okay. 1 second.
I see some doors. Is there
Of course.
anything going on with crap-wise in here?
So a couple things you'll note. There does appear to be a black gate on the opposite side of it. This one looks like it is keyed towards this area, but as I discussed, Benson, you would know that this black gate can be used to return you back to the black gate in the last chamber.
Gotcha. So it's not going to go back through the wall like we went through, but at least go back to the.
It'll at least go back. There's at least a retreat. It just requires it requires some activity.
Our understanding is that key will go to any black gate and go back to the original room.
From any black gate, it'll go back to the original room. Correct.
Okay.
As you kind of move into this chamber, you'll note that there's the doors. They appear to be solid stone doors. On the doors there appears to be kind of a shape that's been drawn into it, just like carved into it with some sort of sharp implement. It appears to be some sort of squid or something. As you kind of move into this room, you can see that there's something inside of the pool, like deep inside of the pool, kind of slowly moving about it. It doesn't seem that the movement of whatever's in there is manipulating the water on the surface level, though. The surface level remains that same effect.
How large is the room, like ceiling-wise? How high does that go?
The ceiling is actually perfectly domed in this room. It is height of whatever the radius of this room would be.
Oops.
Little hemisphere.
About 30 feet.
Gotcha.
So does anybody have something to freeze over the top of the pool so that thing can't get out?
You don't want to look inside, see what it is?
Tentacle monster. Remember last time we found a room with water and a bad guy in it? We just closed the door and walked away.
Did just walk away. We got the hell out of there.
We
He was a
knew that.
liar.
He was a liar.
I can cone of cold it and try to freeze it.
I don't know if you know. How's the weather in here?
He was a provable liar.
It's temperate. It's definitely different than the last room. A good question. But it's definitely more temperate. Like it's almost a bit warm in here.
I could totally put a wall of ice over the top of it, just sideways, and then just. Anyway.
What if he picks it up and hits us with it?
That
That'd
would
be pretty
that would
rad.
be
be
rough.
mad. I
Just
wouldn't be mad at
giving the
that.
octopus a weapon.
Tell you what, I'll inch up the wall,
Okay.
just sort of slide up
Which
the
way you going,
ceiling.
left or right?
I'm gonna go
just from where we
on
are?
the left side, just outside of the doorway, and I'm just gonna inch my way up the wall to try to get a peek inside that pool of water.
I'm
Okay.
gonna wall climb toward the door as you do that.
Yeah,
Something's
whatever
about to happen.
whatever it is that's inside of there is a pretty decent sized thing. Its shadow seems to be kind of blotty, like inky. The water itself is a certain brine to it, like it's probably ocean water. It's not perfectly clear. You can see that whatever it is seems to kind of have tentacles about it. It's kind of moving around inside of the pool.
Does it seem sort of a size accurate to the pool? Like, is it
It looks like
is
it's
it like a cruel tank that this thing's in, or does
No.
it have room to swim around?
it's probably about the size of an ogre.
Its name is Tillicum.
It seems like it's longer because of the tentacles, but its main core, like center, is kind of just about the size of an ogre.
It's baby Cthulhu. It's mad because the tank it was in is bad. That's why I went and just did massive destruction.
It's some kind of
Ogres are
squid.
4 squares, right?
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
an eye on the. I'm gonna keep an eye on the creature in the water itself.
Okay.
While Raya attempts
You
to
move over to the
inspect
I'm
door.
looking
door.
at
I'm
the door.
assuming.
You move over to the door. It does appear that there are
Mhm.
door handles kind of set in it. And do you attempt to open it?
I'll check it first. Does it seem
Doesn't seem to be
to be
trapped.
or
Doesn't seem to be locked.
any keyholes or anything in it?
No. Looks heavy.
All right, yeah.
So when you kind of start to move the door, you realize that it's a pull inwards based on the hinges. So it kind of opens in. As you're doing so, you can kind of hear this loud grounding sound as it happens.
Stone on stone.
That's unavoidable. And do you stop immediately upon making the sound, or do you keep going?
I'll pause for a minute, look back at Christinger.
That pause is basically what is required for the shenanigans to begin. Out from the water bursts a very just horrifically malformed thing. Its tentacles kind of blossoming off of the top of it, and a massive one kind of swinging straight out towards Raya at the door.
That's bigger than you made him sound.
See, I thought it was like an octopus.
This is now officially a cruel tank. You're a dick.
Grok, Benson,
Heavy metal music starts.
Grok and Benson can both make nature rolls because you're seeing it from the side here.
I'm gonna zoom way in on that because I cannot comprehend what I'm looking at.
26.
That's a
No,
kraken. It looks like it's a very malnourished and malformed kraken.
Well, of
They
course
released
he is.
the
Look at the
Kraken.
size of the tank they put him in.
Just so you
We should-
Including
just so we can understand the concept of a kraken, Chody, just so you get what that means in your head. Kraken bring down ships with little to no issue. They're not usually this small and not this like kind of malnourished. They're massive sea creatures, but they're also psychic entities that are very powerful. Like lowest tier kraken are like challenge rating 23. So just a notation as
So
to
we should leave.
just as a notation as to what you might be. I mean, it does look like it's like hungry, so I mean, maybe it's not as buff as a regular ass kraken, but I mean,
you guys relaying this information to us.
You said the lowest tier kraken what?
it's like challenge rating 20 something. Yeah.
Dude,
I would definitely say it. They
Would
released
he
the
be in the
Kraken.
lower tier.
All right. So tentacle
Lower
attack 23 to hit Raya. I believe that'll work. Immediately upon being slapped into the back, you take 14 bludgeoning damage. You're yanked away from the door, and you are splashed into the water. You are now 10 feet beneath the kraken there.
What if I have a ring of water walking? Can I just stay on top
Oh
of the water?
shit! No, this is a confusing one.
Because I'm still wearing that.
Yeah, so this is
I
a
don't go
confusing
underwater.
one. So your back will
I think
slam.
you just immediately float up, don't you?
Oh god!
Like you can still go under, but I think at the end of movement you just go straight to the surface.
No. Hold on. You can be
Alright.
you can be pulled underneath, but yeah, it would be very confusing to the kraken for the situation that's kind of
Because I can
arising.
just kind of push against the water as it tries to pull me down.
Yeah, you're kind of, in all honesty, you're not going to be submerged. You will hit the surface and kind of like lay there. You can eventually be pushed down during its turn, I will say. But for the time being, because you're hitting that water like solid stone and it's assuming you're going to go in underneath, you're taking additional damage due to that. Looks like only 7 points of extra damage as you kind of smash into the solid surface of the water due to the boots.
If you're hungry, we have snacks. I want to try to talk to him.
You are the snack.
Yeah.
Oh, are you from here? Do you want to go home?
You from here? Okay, I'll throw up the initiative tracker because it is very much in the mindset to kill.
Vincent, banish this motherfucker.
Please.
What's the plan?
It hurt a lot.
Okay.
I know you guys think I'm super tough, but not.
No, we're aware.
Oh, ouch.
So that's
You
not
have
what we
like
thought.
soft bones.
We didn't think that at all.
So what that elf said.
Why does it never work when I click the initiative tracker?
We've all been under the impression you're like a Make-A-Wish or something.
I
I
think that's accurate. Actually, the
Delicate.
Kraken is going to be. Oh, I see. Descending. Benson, what's your dexterity?
Oh, I'm super dexterous.
Okay, that's what I thought. So it'll be going last.
I have a 14.
Yeah, that's more than what I've got. So Master Vester, you're first. The first thing I'll note, though, is the second it kind of breaches, grabs a hold of Raya and starts sweeping him. The thing that you notice is that the top of this kind of domed room starts to fill out with a bit of like cloud matter, like vapor, and you can see like sparkles that kind of look like static electricity forming in the ceiling.
Fuck.
Master Vester, you're up.
That's gonna set us back.
Joke's on you. I'm the arbiter.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna do what I know how to do, and I'm gonna kick off of this wall and dive straight at the thing.
Hell yeah.
Center mass. At whatever shoulder is holding Raya.
Okay.
Knee press nightmare.
No, I gotta get some sword swings in.
Well.
Yep.
29
yeah.
and 27. I'm gonna try one stunning strike just in case he has a low concentration or constitution.
Well, it doesn't, and it's
He's malnourished. Yes, he does.
Yeah,
even in his
he's a no-hoper, John.
even in his
so
malnourished
He was
state,
forgotten in his tank.
he has a +9 con mod for the save.
What did he roll?
I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Damn it.
I'll
get him
Feel
next
bad
time.
for you.
I'll get
Let
him
us
next
get
time.
you out of here. You don't
we,
deserve this.
we want to be your friend.
A couple of unarmed strikes on
All
top
in.
of that. 23 and 22.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All in.
Dex
Oh.
save to knock him prone.
So while it's swimming, it's immune to the prone condition. Sorry, because it is.
That checks
You're right.
out on.
that makes sense. Maybe he gets disoriented.
He's in the floating condition.
Perfectly fine. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do but knock him prone or push him over. So that's just damage right there.
That's 50
In bet-
damage, man.
In between.
25, 45 total.
Yeah, solid. Very good start to the fight. In between your two initiatives,
It with your legendary action you did.
it literally is going to like confused eyes kind of move underneath the water up towards Raya, and there's kind of a then the tentacle snaps
Shake my head
up,
no.
snaps up into the air, moving Raya like right past Vester, kind of straight up, and then it throws Raya 60 feet towards the wall here. Oh,
Finally, someone else
It's
gets
only
thrown.
30 feet to the wall.
Through the wall.
yeah. Accidentally.
He dug a new hallway.
This is payback for that thing with the tree. I
You-
can bet there.
I don't wish it on anyone, but that's
Hit the wall. You moved a total of 35 feet, so that'll be.
But the roof is domed. So when I hit it, I just slide down, and I'm totally fine.
Well, you could accidentally stick to it. Either way, it works. But
Parabola.
that'll be 17 points of bludgeoning damage for hitting the wall.
Survivable.
And even if you stick to the wall, you're technically prone. If you fall to the ground, you're also prone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout to Benson and Grok to see if there's anything at all they could do about those clouds that were forming
I'm
on
just
the
gonna kind
ceiling.
of slide down the dome and take a knee over there and be like, fine, guys, fine. I'm obviously bloodied, though.
Yeah.
Can't he have that
Chopping up.
damage?
It was not from an attack on the flank.
Yeah, it's not-
And he has
Oh.
to know it's coming for him to uncanny dodge it, and he didn't know the tentacle was coming behind him.
Got it.
But yeah,
You
Ryan,
got potion-
you're up. It's your initiative. That's a great
You got
start.
potions, right?
Good. I have healing spells, my Claire. Oh, I can't get across this room. That's bullshit. Up and at him, I guess. You know
What?
what?
It's just half your speed to get up. Why can't you get over?
You're hilarious.
I am.
Eat this. Uh-oh.
58. One
Darkness.
wonder.
If that thing's bigger again, I know it was 50s.
It was real close.
I know it's 50s to make it bigger. I'm gonna come to your house.
That's why I said, uh-oh, when I cast it. It's darkness. I cast darkness.
I would have laughed my face
All
right
right.
off. Oh my god.
We just see Zach leave, and out of nowhere, just pops up behind Jeremy, just smacks him in the back of the head.
Oh man.
Okay, so yeah, it has to center on the target, so that's fine. Okay, and that's it.
Yeah, and then I move half my speed closer to Brooklyn.
Okay, so you
I'll
can't.
bonus action heal myself.
You can no
In the
longer see
past-
it.
I'll bonus action hide.
Okay, go ahead,
John,
Zach.
in the past, when you cast that, did it track with the target, the darkness sphere?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
23 to hide.
Okay. Perfect.
He can't see me because it's dark.
All right. Brooklyn, you're up.
Can't
Wonder
see it
Wonder's an
now.
MVP.
Yeah, you cannot see it. It is somewhere in that mess.
Or the other team.
Also correct. Cody.
I'll go over to Raya, and I'll lay on hands him for 25 points.
Okay.
God damn. I feel great.
Um.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
Grok, you're up.
Ugh. So this thing is in darkness, so my plan of using fairy fire is not a good idea. Is that right?
You could use fairy fire on the whole area.
Yeah, and it also won't matter because you can see it through darkness because you have the glasses on that we all
No,
wear.
incorrect. Magical darkness.
Not
is different
magical
than
darkness.
We did this already.
No, those goggles were specifically designed to beat
Oh,
the
that-
spell darkness.
That's not true. They were when they were under Caloreth's control. We covered this.
I don't remember that.
We
All
got
right.
the nerfed version.
You got the nerfed version. Caloreth
Except for
goggles.
Chody.
were
So
cool.
fairy fire would allow us to see the creature to attack it, right?
You'd have disadvantage on attack rolls against it because it's in darkness. With fairy fire, you'd have advantage because you'd have a highlighted position for it, so it would cancel each other out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
Okay.
as my action. I will cast it.
Deck saving throw from Shamble.
Yeah.
There's no way that, based on your positioning.
DC 17.
What's that? Deck
This is-
save from me?
Yeah, you got this.
24.
Oh yeah.
Discord is having a
3. The Kraken is glowing. You can kind of see an outline of it every so often wafting through the darkness. All right. Next,
Just scooch back a little teeny weeny bit there.
Benson, you're looking at it and you can see it very clearly because True Sight allows you to see through the breach of the darkness. You can also see that it can see you, and its eyes are also looking at Shambles because with your amazing check, you know Krakens have True Sight as well.
Also, you said that they were psychic, so can they read thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to at least think of it and be like, you aren't supposed to be here. Will you let me help you send you home?
You hear in response this grumbling, which sounds like a stomach rumbling, and like the word feed, 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 just over and over and over again. Like
I tell
Almost-
him that I will
almost as
send
if The best way I can describe it is if you have a child, and I know you do, who's really annoying and wants to eat like a candy or a treat, like that's literally like what's happening here. It's not a I have to eat to gain sustenance. It's more a, I want to eat because you taste great.
Okay, I'm going to one bonus action, free action, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
I'm going to send back. I'm going to send you to where all the food is.
It doesn't
It's
seem
all the food you want.
it doesn't seem to reciprocate or understand.
Okay, well, still, I'm going to try to cast banishment and
Okay.
hope he lets it happen.
I drop concentration on my spell.
He can see it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
you already
see
said
it.
that's true sight, and it's looking at us, so it's not doing anything.
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean.
Really just annoying me.
Banishment is charisma saving throw, correct?
Yes.
23.
So I guess dang it, I should have asked before. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
No problem.
Just for future.
Yeah.
If I cast it at a higher level,
it doesn't
means that I
change the
can
spell
cast-
save DC.
That's what I'm saying. It does. I can cast it on multiple creatures.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the spell DC. So.
Correct. All right, Chody, you are done, right? You need movement.
Can I try to hide?
There's really nowhere to hide from it. You know it can see you. True sight.
I have a really good stealth though.
If you want to get out of here, the best way that you can see is that black gate on the south side of the room.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to run at least some.
Move your speed
before
that way. Okay. Perfectly acceptable. Since it realizes there's only one creature within kind of attacking distance from it, and everyone's kind of keeping to the outside, you see that its head and eyes kind of rise up. Its eyes roll into the back of its head underneath the water. Its tentacles kind of flare out, kind of stick upwards, and you can see static electricity kind of emanate from the tips of the tentacles towards this forming vapor above, which then fills like the night sky with lightning bolts, and 3 of them descend down. One kind of down the hallway in towards Grok, one down at Rooklyn, and one down at Benson. The 3 of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Can I get a shield master to this?
It is a dex saving
Hell
throw from a
yeah.
source you can see, so yeah.
All right, that'll be
Block that
a
lightning.
23.
Nope.
Right.
Okay.
So
Grok
do I
is
pass with it?
And Benson.
Need to work on your training again.
I guess so. Yes, Sensei.
18.
Success. So, Rooklyn, you take no damage as you bring the shield in between you and the lightning, and it blocks. Benson, you dodge, but a little bit of the static kind of catches you in the leg. You take 8 points of lightning damage, and Grok, you take all of it, so 16 lightning damage.
Ouch.
It seems like the static charge isn't as massive as it would be if this thing were under, like, the ocean, or, like, on the ocean, like, under the sky. Throwing down real, true lightning bolts at you. But yeah, at that, it will then kind of dip underneath the water. This does provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'll kick it between the
that.
eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I should stab at it. 26?
That'll hit. And you do not have Sentinel, correct?
No, but I could try another stunning strike, which I will.
Okay.
Roll that Constitution save.
24.
Just fuck it up once. God damn it, Joe.
It descends down into the water. It looked like it descended about 40 or so feet. And it's now back to that state where it was initially, Shambles, where it was just kind of like a shadow silhouette underneath the water.
Plan time. Let's go.
Open the door and leave.
The storm is still kind of present there. Master Bester, yeah. Shambles looks back. Plan time. Brian points at the door. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Go that way. Open that.
You're talking about the white door? The one that
Yeah.
you like creaked and pissed him off with?
Oh, yeah, open the noisy boy. Let's get out of here.
All right, you guys are all way over there, but I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna.
Oh, I can make it. It's no problem.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm gonna grab this door and I'm gonna pull it open.
Strength athletics check.
Oh, that's my strength. 7.
You do not force the door. It does move just a little bit, and just that little bit makes that grinding sound. It's now maybe like 2, maybe 3 inches open, or like pulled, and you can see that the door itself is wider than 3 inches wide.
Like a vault.
Yeah, it's pretty massive.
There's no crack through it yet.
Vault full of doom.
Yeah, there's no crack to see through it yet. It's like a Doomvault. It's like
Guys, he tracked my weakness.
every single yeah. He built this
Brooklyn, that's a
against
you
me.
thing.
I have no upper body strength.
In between Christinger and Raya, I need the same 3 people who got struck by lightning to make another dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he
That'd
knows
be
better.
a 24.
Shield blocking, shield blocking.
He gets a bonus
16.
from being next to Brooklyn.
Yep,
Yeah,
18 because it's next
Benson,
to
you're
me.
good. Rock, you are not. So same situation. 8 damage for Benson, no damage for Brooklyn, and 16 damage for Rock.
Get your turtle ass in.
Michelle!
16 damage is not bad. Come on, Shellhead.
Michelle!
It's turtle time. You're not a part of the turtle team. You've got to
Shell
walk.
shock.
You got to grok. Okay, this joke is lame. Group Raya, you're
You're
up.
all right.
Am I allowed to carry Benson? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can if he's. What's your strength score? 14.
13.
Yeah, it's fine.
How'd you
Benson
get so
sucks.
strong?
He started with prodigital array. He started as a strong lad.
Silly.
No, that's my dump stat. All my other ones are way better.
Yeah.
Benson, we're running. You coming with me?
You
Yes, Daddy. Upsies, upsies.
while you're carrying Benson, your speed is halved.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay. And it's an action to pick up Benson, so you can move 30 with him. Okay.
Does it cost me 5 feet? My speed's 35.
Oh, sorry, 35. Yeah,
Okay.
half rounded up. That's fine.
Benson, I'm gonna drop you in the square closest to Vester in front of me. Down low.
Push him towards
Unless
me.
you want the wall. Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's not so much a fireman's carry. It's more of a both hands underneath the armpits.
Grab the cloak,
Oh no!
pulling him forward as I'm gaining speed.
Both hands underneath the armpits, his face forward, rushing forward with him like that, and then setting.
He's
Make
him up.
flying
running. He's
sounds.
running in the air.
We
Play
love
the
it.
airplane game.
I've
Brooklyn,
never
you're
been
up.
so fast.
Okay,
Got the
I'm going
zoomies.
to.
Brooklyn's running around the room with the zoomies.
I'm gonna move up to here and then bonus action Missy Step up to the door
Okay.
and try to open it.
Strength athletics.
20.
There's a strong boy.
And as you kind of pull it in, the door opens inwards. Very loud grinding noise. Whatever's on the other side is probably aware of your presence.
It could kill
What
the
could be
squid.
worse than a kraken?
Good question. We'll find out. On the
We'll
next
find out.
episode
Oh!
of Doomvault Z, you see the passageway ahead of you. And yeah, looks like there's a means of escape there.
I will, I'll just kind of like, after I open the door, I'll just wait here to kind of wait till everybody gets close enough to get through.
Okay. Brooklyn's turn is done. Rock, you're up.
Hold the door. Hold the
Like I need
door.
you
Hold
to
the
fucking
door.
hustle.
Stay
Brock,
close to the
Do that,
wall.
Brooklyn.
Brock whips out his broom of flying,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna dash over. I could make it.
You can move 60 feet. Go ahead.
No, it's 50 feet for the broom.
How much do you weigh as a person?
Yeah, you weigh too much. It's not your speed's 30 on a broom.
Fudge.
Yeah, Brooklyn has the same problem.
Sorry,
Well,
Chunky.
if you're dashing on the broom, it's still going to be 60 feet total, right?
60 total, yeah.
I can get through the door.
So he makes it just past the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was measuring out.
Thank you.
You suckers.
Benson.
Turtle shell's wedged in the door. We can't get it closed.
Scorched.
Oh, there's gonna be a he
I'm-
can't get through it thing. It just pinches him.
Are you within 30 feet, Raya?
Should be.
All right. Of me where I'm at
Yep.
right now? Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds on us.
Roll.
Does that?
6 people within 30 feet of me.
Bonus action.
Couldn't cast like mass teleport through the door and close it.
I'm just trying to keep myself and everyone else up.
Is that an option?
Everybody gain back 23.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else, Benson?
I still have more action then. That's
Yeah,
a
you
bonus.
still have an action. You could dash if you want to keep moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay.
And you're eaten by a worse monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
Alright.
And I'm gonna be quiet and duck down.
You a little.
It just snaps back up into the original posture with the tentacles kind of straight up. 3 of the tentacles kind of fly forward, out. 1 at Raya, 1 at Rooklyn, and 1 at Shambles. We'll do it in that order. Raya, Rooklyn, Shambles. First tentacle. 18 I misses for Raya.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. 14 bludgeoning damage, and welcome back to slammed into...
I'll take it. Oh, wait. He's making an attack that does not... Or does
Oh, you
include
do know it's coming.
Yeah, no, I was trying to see if I could sentinel off of it, but
You weren't adjacent anyway. I reached out for you, I think.
No, by the time he makes the one on Shambles, I will be.
Oh. Yeah, but the attacks
Yeah.
are separate, so actually, yeah, you could sentinel off of it.
Let it come to me.
You're restrained by the tentacle, so you'll have disadvantage on your sentinel attack if you want to use your reaction to do it. And you
Is
took
it
the...
fairy fired?
Oh, wait. Rooklyn's
Yeah, so
Rooklyn's
where
hit
is it?
next,
It
right?
is still fairy fired, yeah. Right. Did you take 14 damage for the bludgeoning damage?
I will take the 14, yeah.
Okay. And another 6 for the slamming into the water again. 28 to hit on Rooklyn for 13 bludgeoning damage. You're grappled, and it doesn't reel you to the other side of it. It just pulls you back one space. And then...
This is Shambles.
And then when he targets Shambles, Rooklyn and I can both sentinel.
Yep. You both are restrained, so you have disadvantage, but then you have advantage due to fairy fire, correct?
Could I just say, I think I got hit after the fairy fire. Do I need to make a con save to keep it up?
You got hit twice. Go make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Anybody want to throw inspiration on me?
They're both 10s. Nobody has inspiration anymore, so there is
I
no
have
fairy
one.
fire.
I still have one.
Sorry, you guys, there is no fairy fire. So both of those attacks will
Sorry,
miss.
man.
The dagger will be... Are you using yours, Benson?
Yeah, I will use mine.
Okay, 23 will hit.
And since I attacked, do I have the option to give somebody an attack, or is that only on my turn?
Real quick,
With the
you were attacked first. Oh no, that's right. So he'd be there. That's fine. 21.
Mhm. Yeah, so I was timing it.
Yep.
So 29 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Rooklyn, you now, because we just spent the reaction on this.
Well, I was going to
So
give
what?
it to.
If
Wait,
Shambles
Shambles
has
ain't
the
even
reach,
close. Yeah.
If he's got reach or range, he could.
Did he hit me?
No, 13 to hit.
Ah,
We saved you.
sick.
All right.
Distraction.
Master Vester, it is your initiative.
I can't leave my homies down there. We used to be our cube.
Oh, yeah.
I'm diving on the squid again. He's just breaching surface, right?
Yeah, he's just above the surface.
Yeah, I'm standing on his face. I'm gonna start stabbing and punching. 23, 22.
Some of those
I'm gonna throw one more dang old Constitution save at him.
Oh, yeah.
24.
Fucker.
You have the option to go, no?
All right, I threw an extra punch.
13 all damage.
20, 33 total damage.
Okay. Anything else, Master Vester?
No, I got nothing for this guy.
Okay. He's gonna throw Raya up in the air, annoyed that he doesn't breach the water again, and throw him, baseball throw, but straight down the hallway. This way.
Well, I want to see something.
You do not hit anything. So basically, you kind of lose momentum as you're being thrown and kind of slide out onto the ground near the white fog and mist and kind of just slightly bump against the wall in that back corner. He does not
Your
baseball.
battered body does the Akira slide.
Yeah.
Is he immune to poison?
Yes.
Damn it. Fuck a venom dagger. I want my real knife back.
Wait, hold on. No, he is not. Sorry.
My damage would have changed in the last one then.
I'm resistant. DC 15 saving throw versus
Plus
the
an
poison.
additional 13. Yeah.
I have to make the saving throw. So,
Yeah. It's con. You're going to make it.
I certainly did.
God damn it. That would have been
Don't
good.
worry, I'm whittling him down.
Okay, so Raya,
I
turn
believe in you.
It's your
You
initiative.
said I took no damage on this one. I just fell.
Yeah, he literally baseball swung you 30 or 60 feet, and you kind of lost momentum kind of midair and kind of slide out. You are prone, though, in that space.
Well, he's a dick. You know what that calls for? A little bit of want. 86. Leaves grow from the target.
Okay, it's now the Kraken now looks like he made like a tree.
A little easier on the eyes, I guess.
All of his suction cups are covered in leaves. Get fucked, you guys. He can't grab any of us.
Yes,
Gonna
he
be
can.
harder
There's
for him to
nothing you're
swim.
saying. I can't
I'll-
grab.
Bonus action
Honestly, his life's ruined.
dash.
It's
I'll
confused.
stand up, I guess, with half and then dash on the bus.
Yeah.
50 feet.
So 15, 35 halved. No, 20. 20 plus 35. 55 feet.
55. I get one more. Hiya! I'm back.
All right,
Fuck this
Brooklyn,
guy.
cut off that tentacle and let's
Brooklyn,
get
you are
it.
restrained still.
Okay.
Who's the nerd covered in leaves?
Oh man, you guys.
Okay,
Bitch is
I have
blind.
2 questions before I decide on what to do.
Go for it.
1, can I upcast Misty Step?
No.
No? Okay, never mind. Well, never mind. I will just swing on him then.
And you can use a higher level
20.
spell slot to cast Misty Step, but there's no benefit.
Yeah, no, that's what I was asking, is if I could use a higher level spell.
Yes.
And the second question would have been, can I take people with me?
No.
No.
You can
Okay.
always use a higher level spell slot to cast a spell of a lower level. Sometimes those spells will have features that say you can do something different. But like a 9th level spell can cast any spell in the game, except for 10th level spells, but that's not really in this game. But whatever. The point is higher level can cast lower level. It's just that
You don't always get a bonus.
you don't always get a benefit, right?
Gotcha. Okay, well, the first one will be 24 to hit,
That'll work.
and it does 9 slashing, 7 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Second one will be a 24 to hit. It does 10 slashing, 2 radiant.
Okay.
Not bad. Oh, reaction.
Very, very well wounded.
And yeah, I will give
Shambles.
Shambles the option to hit him.
I'm gonna stab it in the face right between my feet because I'm mad at this guy.
Yeah.
30 to hit,
Yeah.
13 damage. Stinky bastard.
It's very, very bloodied. It starts kind of like reeling, and it's very annoyed.
Oh, he big mad.
He very big mad.
Probably all the leaves.
In response, he is still holding on to Rooklyn. This
He can't see shit.
would have provoked an opportunity attack from Shambles if he had a reaction, but he doesn't. I descend 40 feet into the water. I take Rooklyn with me.
It's not great.
That's not good.
Half orcs are powerful swimmers.
Grok.
Yeah.
You know what
All
are
the
more
green-
powerful swimmers?
Grok.
Turtle.
Kraken.
Oh,
Kraken. No, not Grok. I'm a good swimmer, but not a Kraken.
awful good swimmer.
Is the door
No, you-
open? Is the door open?
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself. You're great. Get in there.
I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna place the wildfire spirit in the water.
And it goes out.
No.
No, it's fine. It's just like surrounded by like bubbles from boiling.
I need to find
get
this damn thing.
Cruelty after cruelty.
Slowly dehumidify the room so there's no water left and the Kraken dies. I get it.
Nice.
It's a good plan, actually. No,
Take a really long time.
plan for the long game. Rock.
Also, his movement speed should have been like halved or quartered with all those damn leaves.
No, not at all.
And it will
There's
do
definitely
its
some
little
resistance in
little
the
baby
water.
attack here.
It's making a range attack against him
Yeah.
in the water. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
16 to hit.
Yeah, miss.
Okay.
All right,
That's my turn.
Benson. They aren't following like they.
I look back and I'm like, where's everybody at?
Fight the Kraken.
Oh man.
I had to go back
Real
for my
pirate.
boys.
Magic missile, I have to be able to see them, right?
Yeah,
Bummer.
You can see him. He's only 40 feet.
40 feet down.
It's down,
He's
man.
deep.
Yeah, but we could see him when we first came in the room.
You have to be.
Yeah, but he's down the hallway.
You have to be adjacent. The only reason Shambles saw him is because he was above him. He was looking down at him. Remember, he said.
No, that's what I
flew-
mean.
Yeah.
I'm.
You
at the
can't
school.
see
I
him.
can't see him. That's why I was asking if I have. To
What
get
if
to
Shambles holds a mirror like at an angle?
If you guys want to plan that and prompt that for future reference, maybe.
It'd be
But
dope.
right now, since there is no.
Sounds like you're gonna get a bunch of broken glass in Shambles' eyes.
We could use a steel mirror. Don't be dumb.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can just get hit with a piece of steel.
My idiot brain's not working.
Choke. Nothing, right?
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I wouldn't be able to see him from there, could I?
Mm-mm.
Bummer. I'm going
Yeah.
to.
Get that guy we keep trying to save back in this room with the Kraken.
Right. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna go out and be like the resilient sphere on Brooklyn, but that probably wouldn't be a good idea. I'm gonna stay here and hold, man. I'm gonna slide back in around the corner so he can't grab me. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide. Apparently, someone doesn't think I
Okay.
can hide.
Man,
You can make a stealth check.
hecklers.
But yeah, having this target under the water, I'm
14.
just gonna go in on it. I am going to bite and tentacle.
He has a
Crit
bite.
for the bite attack. So that's
Unit
gonna
crit
be,
damage.
Oh, it's probably got to be.
yep, it's a hit though. It's gonna be 18 total piercing damage, and then smash with the second tentacles, 29 and 29 to hit, because I have advantage against targets who do not have a swim speed while I'm attacking them underwater. 15 damage and 12 damage. You are now grappled 3 times, which means to get out of its grappling, you have to break its grapple 3 times.
You should not have gone in there.
You are restrained a lot.
Big hug.
Yeah, that's it for him.
Are you saying that he's dead? That's it?
Oh, no,
for
no,
him?
no,
No,
that's
he's
it.
not
That's
dead.
it.
I was
That's it for the
checking. No, it
Kraken.
was a
Sorry,
joke. It was
He's
a joke. That's it
doomed.
for him.
He's not dead.
he's
Yeah.
doomed in the Doomvault.
Seemingly doomed.
What would you like to do, Brooklyn?
They only
It's not
called
my
it a
turn.
Doomvault after
Oh,
we
sorry,
got here.
Vester. Sorry, what would you like to do, Vester?
Oh, fuck this guy. I'm going in. How deep?
40 feet down.
Don't forget you
how
have
does
lungs now.
how does my movement?
Fly
see.
works
How
for
does-
flying in the air, not in the water. So your speed will be halved. I will say that you have momentum. Like, you can do the little winged boots to kind of push you, like, but your speed will half the
Super dive.
second you hit the water.
If I were to bonus action dash,
What's your speed normally?
60.
So 30 feet of movement in the water. If you bonus action dash using Step of the Wind, you can get to it and attack it.
I'm on him. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm so fast. Yeah, we're gonna spend a key point. I'm getting down into the water, sword first, going straight for him like a torpedo.
Second he hits the water, you see the little winged boots like pushing him like little propellers. It's like a little
Hell yeah.
submarine. And then he's like, sword. Ah! Go ahead, give me an attack.
I gotta save my buddy.
Go,
Sure.
go, gadget
Hit.
boots.
All right. So
Oh,
hold on. So
Okay.
as you kind of come down, Brooklyn, you can kind of see this blur up ahead, and everything's like shadow but kind of light above you. The tentacles are kind of wrapped around you. It's got your legs encircled, it's got your head encircled, and it's got your chest encircled. And you can feel that they're all pulling in different directions. You then feel all of the tentacles go limp around you, and blood starts to kind of fill out and around the top like a corona of bright red around the top of the Kraken's head. And then you see in the silhouette Christopher Vester pulling the sword out of the top of the head, going in for the second strike, bouncing off the armor.
You
Yeah.
see an angel floating above you. Silhouette.
he's
in the blood.
drowning.
I didn't know
No,
I
you
had
can hold
to
your breath for
breathe.
a stupid amount of time. And
Yeah, but he didn't know he had
Can't
to.
do this, you guys.
He didn't know he had to. It's like the first time
I've never
to.
had. Yeah, I just start. I immediately inhale.
this is new.
I forgot seawater's bad for the lungs. Eventually, the two of you kind of pull out of the water and kind of splash out onto shore. Brooklyn looks mashed.
Yeah,
Nah, he fine.
I'm gonna try to drag him up. Maybe we
absolutely possible.
maybe we get a hand. Is he heavy?
On it.
Benson in the back.
I'll just stand on the water and pull you guys up.
But
I don't know
yeah,
what's so hard about this. Just
the
walk on the water, guys.
Kraken does float. It eventually does come back up to the surface and kind of at the top.
That's a hearty meal.
Do you want to investigate the Kraken, or do you wish
Yes.
to? Okay.
Sushis and sashimis.
So you would know that Kraken is meat-wise is considered a delicacy. You know that they're a very rare breed to find, as most of them grow pretty quickly. You remember that there are rumors that there are some out on the Broken Blade Coast, but none that you've ever seen or had. If you'd like to make a cook's utensils check to try and kind of get meat from the Kraken, that would be consumable. You can attempt that. But if you're just investigating it to see if there's anything that's worth, just notable kind of.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
You can make an
I'll just sort of
investigation
like
check.
flip the tentacles over.
23.
Solid enough. You kind of see that there's a strange, like, lob in where a gullet would be in this creature. Kind of take the dagger out,
Sword.
just kind of pull it open, and as
Oh,
you kind of
it's a
do,
thick pearl.
there's like a bowling ball-sized pearl
Huh.
with an etching in it. Looks like it's similarly carved into it, like the etching on the door. It appears to be an eye symbol. Beneath it appears to be like a small woman, like attached to a thorny, brambled kind of serpent.
It's a philosopher's stone.
And if you'd like to make a religion check,
I don't
you can.
know enough to dispute what he says.
I am not trained in religion.
Okay, then you can't make the check, actually.
Would anybody else like to take a look?
I'll try. I'm trained in religion.
Yeah, you relax in a corner of this round room and you just take a
I
look.
got a 21.
21.
So this is a aberration, an outer being known as the Lady of the Deep. The symbol appears to be the iconography of that. Basically, it is a great old one, if you're familiar with the term.
Oh, we made a new powerful enemy.
You did. So I did that. I put that thing up there because that's an ability that happens when something dies within 30 feet of the wildfire spirit. So there's this spectral flame for 1 minute, and when a creature you see enters that space, you could use your reaction to extinguish the flame and do healing.
So you can basically grant one target 2d10 plus
Right.
your wisdom.
So
modifier.
Rooklyn was probably hurt the most, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
I believe this is it's been a long time since I've just gotten a good beating the shit out of Rooklyn session, and having a plus 15 to attack helped.
Yeah.
I like to think I stunned him at the end.
Yeah.
So he gets 21 back from that.
Okay.
Who do we know? Oh, I know who we know in Bellum. He owns a restaurant. We're going to use sending, Benson, if you're cool with it, and send a message ahead to the Mardigan restaurant, and we'll open a portal and drop this thing in Bellum, and we will make a mint while they sell this meat.
Wait.
Where in Bellum can you drop this entire fucking thing?
We
Any
could do a
circle we know.
teleportation circle. John's like, dang it.
No, I mean,
See, it just might work.
I am sighing because I'm reading something and I'm waiting for you to try that, or not. Like, is that the plan?
I don't know. It'd be cool because.
Can we do it like on the way out? So thought we were.
Do I think that I can teleportation circle it into there?
You don't know if teleportation circle will work here.
Because of the runes. I would hate to see
We're
this
in another
explode.
dimension. We're currently
You can try it.
subspace, right?
Can I try sending first to the
Yeah,
to the guy?
sending works.
Okay, so I don't, and it doesn't feel any different. Works fine.
We have a Kraken. Can you use it there?
Hell yeah, I
We'll
can.
wait for-
It's the reply. And that's it. Hell yeah, I can.
No questions asked.
Okay,
Literally. I have a Kraken. I would like Kraken, please.
I have a Kraken. If I send it to the teleportation circle in the town, would you like it?
I have a feeling.
I'd love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have to activate the black circle, go back to room 1.
And
Either
then
drag
try
this
it
through the
there.
surface or I think the first room we're back in our normal plane of being, right?
Sort of.
Since we
But
just walked down the stairs to get there.
I will state this: you'll have to, if you try teleportation circle in this vault, let me know.
Anywhere inside the vault?
I need to know if that's what you're doing.
And after we go, if we go back to the black gate, that is different.
Yeah, if you go to the black gate and go to the next, or the room you were in before, let me know if you're casting teleportation circle in that space, or if you're leaving the vault entirely. I need to know.
Will the meat keep inside of a bag of holding?
Probably. And you can gentle repose it if you want to. That also helps.
Well, I guess I do have that.
Mm-hmm.
We have salt. Can we salt it? I mean, it's
No, we
already in a
don't really.
brine. It's in a brine.
I don't have gentle repose.
I do.
As a cleric, you can memorize it after a day. You can keep this thing if you want. It's not a
Okay,
problem.
it's nowhere on the
Despite
Do we
yeah.
need money? And we're going over a lot of semantics about this.
Right,
We like money.
you
How much does this thing weigh?
Surprisingly, not as much as you'd think. It is very massive. It is a little bit bigger than an ogre, actually. More closely in line with the size of a giant. It weighs
got the same
about
bag.
400 pounds
Oh, that's easy.
entirely.
I got this.
It seems like it's
So
mostly deflated at this point.
I could
And
bench
since
that.
there's a crack and it follows like octopus rules where you can push it through a quarter.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you gentle repose this, we'll pop it in the bag. We'll just carry it with us.
Okay.
Anything
that.
funky going on with our bags since we're in this place?
No,
Okay, yeah.
bags work fine.
Awesome.
All right, we're putting
I'm
the squid in
gonna
a
while
bag.
we're putting the squid in the
I'm
bag.
gonna watch them do that.
Yeah, same.
And so, real quick, Benson, what you're understanding based on kind of like thinking about it is that you're not really kind of entering extra dimensional spaces, more or less you're entering pocket spaces. And you're pretty sure that if you cast teleportation circle here, it would probably work. The problem is it seems like teleportation magic is limited. It seems that you can only go into spaces that are cordoned off. So if you are in this section, which for some reason you're just kind of calling it the pools, because you see one pool, and if you go around the
That's
corner
what
there,
John
you'll
has written on his map.
see another one. Also, yes, you would note that if you teleport, the only spaces that you can go to are in this space. Everything else is barred from a passage. If you go into the place that in the last place, which would be the prisons, that place would be where you
can
could
only
teleport.
in there.
Each section is kind of its own quasi space, and teleportation can't let you go outside of it.
Okay, that
Right.
was water.
What's that?
That was the water bubbles.
That was the
coming
water
up from the
bubbles.
Kraken.
Yeah, it farted.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Yeah, have
We
fun
did that.
packing up your fart meat in your new bag.
Kraken.
That'll
Dude.
never come out.
Spend some time stuffing the meat into the bag. Nice. And then Brooklyn, you kind of start making your way. Just go ahead and show me how
Downtown.
you're going.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm
going
also
on.
still holding this pearl orb because nobody ever took it back.
Oh, by the way, it weighs 30 pounds.
I never let go of that.
Oh, you didn't let go of it? Okay, never mind.
No, I showed it to you because you had
Okay.
religion
I thought you gave it to me because I was studying the religion thing.
in the
Yeah.
bag.
Take it from the Friday party. Don't let the paladin hold on to the pearl. Okay.
Take it from us when it happened before. And he put the
30
glove on.
pound pearl.
30
Brooklyn's not allowed to hold things.
It is a 30-pound pearl.
Brooklyn is going to sit and rest for a sec.
Yeah, I left hands myself with the rest of my lay on hands. So I'm at a
Do you guys
solid
want to take a
93.
short rest?
Yeah, do you guys want the
Or
short
a
rest
long
again?
rest?
Resting would be good.
I don't think we're
I'm-
on long rest time yet.
Say we
I'm
got
fine.
30
I
minutes.
could
Let's
use
keep pushing.
key points.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I could cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody, give us some more healing. Do you need that?
Well, I mean, I'm
Throw-
not going to say no to the hit points.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
either.
that'd be great.
I'm at 40.
I just wish that I could get my hit point maximum back up, stupid vampire.
Leave me out of the healing if it saves you any
It doesn't.
does not.
He can
points.
fit
Okay.
6.
We're pretty sure a long rest is going to turn off that hit point. max
21.
reduction, right?
It's
It
24
was 24
hours.
hours.
And you did it just outside, so no, you'd still have Hero's Feast active.
No, we're talking about the vampire bite. Hit
Oh,
point reduction.
The reductions.
you don't know.
Okay.
Actually, you would know. Yeah, you can
Right.
probably
He's
with
a
a long,
vampire hunter.
with a safe. Go ahead.
Would that scroll take that away?
Greater Restoration,
Yeah.
possibly.
Let's
You
use
just know
that.
that spell. Then why would you burn a scroll that you could sell for money? You're trying
Because
to
he
fund the
doesn't want to
school.
use his.
My
Okay, well,
spell
you know what?
slots and
I could just cast it. I could cast it.
Let's just stick the heal and move on. 'Cause we got a black gate right behind us. If we feel like we're in
Alright,
trouble,
alright.
we'll just run back here and go back to the first room and set
Alright.
up camp.
I'd rather short
Over.
rest.
It's fine. We got this.
I'm good. Like,
All right.
I'm good.
I will take the charge and walk up to
I feel
here.
great after the massacre.
I will let them know I see more water, so expect more krakens.
That's just more money in our pocket, guys.
Yeah, we heard a lot of rumbling. The last Kraken didn't rumble at all.
Hey, fire spirits here. We're
Yeah,
Shannon,
maybe.
I
baby.
will
Shambles,
walk up to here.
Stop.
we could
Sorry,
send
sorry.
Yeah, that was
Thing
the
in.
plan.
Before you make it up the steps, right at the base of the steps, the floor gives way, drops out from underneath you. You fall into a pit. Make a dexterity
Right here?
saving throw. To the side.
Okay.
The angle that you kind of shot, you were right in front of Raya.
This is on brand, Brooklyn. On brand.
Yeah.
just got healed. Better use some of these hit
Oh,
points.
23, nat 20.
Oh man, he did a backflip.
You can go forward or back. Your call.
I'll go forward.
It's
Oh,
that
yeah.
practice.
Floor
Practice.
falls out again.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay. And then you continue up the steps.
Yeah.
You want to slow down a little bit? Maybe
Look,
check some things out.
You fall enough, you get used to it. It just comes natural to you.
So these pit traps, Raya, you notice, are similar to the ones that were upstairs. The ones upstairs look like they hadn't been completely concealed. These ones appear to be kind of concealed, like they actually went through the work and process of making it shaped to stone. And yeah, Raya, you step out, and ahead of you, you see a massive pool of water. Gigantic steel bolts have been driven into the stone floor of this immense area, attached to heavy chains. These trail down into the water of a vast pool situated between curving northern and southern staircases that lead up to double doors. Two enormous globes of blue liquid are suspended in the air to the east. They are floating orbs of blue liquid.
Somebody's going to drown on one of those.
It looks like whatever those chains are holding something of a decent size down underneath the water.
But they're not holding it down. They're tethering it to the land.
It looks like they're holding it down. There's probably some sort of anchoring at the chains.
Okay.
Brooklyn, take Shadow Spike over there and cut those chains.
I don't think that's a good
Only
idea.
answer.
I am going to once again sidle up the wall towards the ceiling to see if I can't see into the pool at all.
You can. Looks like something very turtle-shaped is at the base of the chains.
Rock's brother.
I'm wall walking.
There's no way turtles could be evil, guys. We know Grok.
That's right. We all good.
It's my cousin Vinny.
I will
Yeah.
get on my broom. I just hover above the floor so that I don't, hopefully, not trigger any more traps.
The doors that are at the top of the steps look very similar to the doors that you've already encountered.
Do they have the same like Kraken symbol on them?
Like they're gonna,
They're real good at pissing things off.
if they're dragged, they're going to create a lot of noise.
Okay.
Stairs, wall walking.
How high is the ceiling in here again?
It's the same radius up, so it'll be
Like 50 feet
yeah.
ish.
And then the stairs ascend up to about a height of 20 feet.
I'm gonna stay near the ceiling and just hang out well above the water.
So you
Just-
see something turtley down there?
Turtle shaped, yeah. It's
I got a set of noisy doors here. 2 water orbs over there. That can't be good.
like more noisy doors.
Can I divine
South and
sense?
southwest.
Sorry, can you divine sense?
Yeah.
Sure, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. I never use it. You know, we gotta.
No, I know. I
gotta
feel
use
it.
it.
I get you.
That's fair, yeah. So you want to crack some noisy doors, pop some spheres, or just go chill somewhere?
There,
Oh,
Or,
okay.
like, I feel like the turtle's probably trapped down here. To be honest with you guys,
You're probably right.
I feel like that boy would be very grateful if we let him go.
Should we communicate with the turtle?
Yeah, let's try to communicate with the turtle.
I mean, I'm right here.
Come on,
Grok,
Grok.
go
We're gonna
talk
release
to
your
it.
brother.
Grok, I hate to sound prejudiced, but would you mind speaking turtle to whatever that is?
Yeah. Could I put my head under the water and say something in turtle?
Yeah. What do you say?
Cowabunga? I don't know.
It
Nice.
Ask
kind
it
of
what? Ask it if it's trapped
Bossa
here or
Nova.
what?
Hello?
it
Are you
replies.
okay?
It sounds like a watery kind of guttural voice, and it actually comes out a bit like Draconic. Does anybody speak Draconic here?
I do.
Yo,
I could have sworn at least two of us.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Benson
I do.
does,
The
right?
voice is loud enough that it actually booms out of the water, but even muffled, it sounds quite heavy, and its voice says, "Free me."
where you want to go?
So Grok is going to withdraw his head and fly up and say that is not a turtle, maybe? I don't know.
Free me.
Seem like
Okay,
a cool
before
guy.
I
I hear a lot of
leave-
shouting.
I need to ensure you won't attack my party members. Because you seem to be very powerful.
Free me or die.
See, now that kind of attitude makes me not want to do it.
The chains start kind of like.
All
Free me.
right, all right.
Okay,
Open the
jeez.
chains because he's gonna
I'll
break
pull
out
out
and not
Shatter
beat us.
Strike, and then I'll attack the chains.
Yeah, if you take Shatter Spike and just kind of walk through, you can cut the spikes that are holding the chains down. No
I'll
problem.
move down the stairs. To get
Vincent
Wow.
hides.
Not screwing with this.
And
This
yeah,
is not the time to start this fight.
out from the
You said you
water,
were fine,
I got a 24 on my hide
Right
check.
now.
out from
and I
the
am
water,
50 feet in the air.
booming, a massive size, comes a dragon turtle,
Father.
That's cool.
slamming onto the stone, looking towards you, kind of angrily.
Hello. You're free now, buddy.
I require freedom. I must taste true air. Still speaking in Draconic.
Okay, in Draconic, I'll be like, is there any way you can change your shape to get through a smaller gate? Because we can get out of here, and then we can teleport you to wherever you need to go.
I think he's
Well, not
actually
wherever you need to go.
one size too big. He can squeeze into space.
A little dragon turtle.
Okay.
In
I'll ask
Draconic,
Vincent for
is
the
he from here?
brimstone.
No,
Would you accept the spell banishment to go home?
I do not know what you are talking about. If you will free me, then I will accept it.
Yeah, Benson, banish that guy. He
He
accepts.
shoved
All right.
Benson out from the hallway.
Our friend here is going to cast a spell that should send you home. We're
Yeah.
doing our best to help you.
I don't feel like this is a
But
good
it
idea.
might not work in here.
Do you try?
That's the issue. Is banishment teleports them to their home
No, no.
plane?
The plane
I've
shifts
got-
him.
I've got
Okay,
my hand
plane
on the
shifts.
hilt of
All
my
right,
sword.
so yeah,
That's not a teleportation spell.
I'm gonna try banishment on him.
Okay, he disappears.
Bye, Papa.
Is there a popping sound?
Yeah.
Cool. It worked.
Good job,
And I feel bad
Benson.
for whoever lives there, but it's not our problem.
I swear if he goes back to the Cloudy Lake, boys.
No,
There's
that's
gonna
a
be-
full-on encounter. You know how much XP we just got?
Yeah,
Benson,
but there's
right?
gonna be like a plaque on the wall of like a list of his crimes.
Brad, like session 100 will come across the town that he did or destroyed.
Shit.
Benson, go ahead and make a history check.
I've never heard of a dragon.
Oh,
turtle.
that's neat. 27.
So you actually remember hearing a story like 4 or 5 years ago of a dragon turtle that was quite well known in the Broken Blade region, Broken Blade Coast.
Man, you just really want us to go to the Broken Blade.
It's relatively close, and a lot of people like interact. Like Christopher Bester's family and families out there do kind of interact. But you know of a place in the wildlands, the West Marshes near the Broken Blade Coast, in between Moodus and the Broken Blade Coast, actually, of a great lake that had a dragon turtle that disappeared sometime 4 or 5 years ago, and nobody's been able to find it. You're pretty sure that might have been it.
But people were actively looking for it. Like they desired to see it.
No. Like it was kind of a problem for the people in that region, and then it disappeared. And now
No, but they were looking for it. So they were worried about it.
Yes.
They were happy for about 5
Yeah,
years.
so we've done a great kindness to those people.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a low
move on.
like, oh, thank God, there he is.
Oh,
I
geez.
feel much
Now he's
better
not
that
gonna
we have
sneak
helped
up
these
on
people find their town guardian, and now we
Right.
can open doors.
I'd rather know where the imminent danger is.
Right.
I'll
I'm
go
sure
check out
Delphius is
the
very
rewards.
happy about that.
There's the doors up at the top of the steps. There's the door to the south.
I'm gonna check out the two glowing blue, or not floating blue orbs. I mean,
They are solid floating motes of water.
anything in them?
I
Water.
want to open
Oh.
the ground door. I feel like the top two go to the same place, like
Yeah,
typical
probably.
spiral staircases.
Where are the ground? Oh, there's the ground doors. We can
Well,
open
you,
that first and then check out the doors on the stairs.
Yeah, I don't have the strength to open them. You do it.
Okay, I'll try to open the door.
I'll help.
Because
Anything
you're
else going on in the water?
because you're not doing it in a combat-oriented situation. No rolls necessary. Effort will be applied for sure, but it's not going to take too long for Brooklyn to
Oh,
get the
what'd you
door.
say, Zach?
Anything else going on in that big pool of water? Or was it just a turtle that was chained up?
Oh, I can't imagine anything else would survive in there with that thing.
He was chained up.
You see white fog and a white gate on the floor before you. It is keyed for not the key that you have.
All right, boys,
Well,
this
now
is
we
a
found
come back to room.
Hell yeah. So
We'll
upstairs,
go up the bottom stairs.
Okay.
good. I'm backing you up. I got you
Open
covered.
this door.
Come on, Grok.
All right, all right.
We'll mourn your father another day.
Oh, Papa.
Don't warn him.
He's
he
not
lives.
dead yet.
We'll track him down, I guess.
That's more of a Tuesday
Brooklyn
problem, if
takes
you know
a
what I
step
mean.
in.
So many doors. Oh.
All right.
Oh
Or
boy.
Friday.
The magical light shimmers off two circular pools in the floor in this chamber. A glowing glyph covers a broad area of the floor in the kind of south area, directly kind of in front of where you're at. On the eastern wall, there appears to be a contact stone. So kind of on the far side there. And what I mean by contact stone is another glyph key kind of hanging on the wall.
Hello, friend. I say in deep speech.
You see the creature in the middle of the room is a serpent with a human face. Very massive. It is somewhere in the department of about 18 feet long. Coiled in its current stature, it looks like it's probably about the size of like a decent sized horse, or kind of rivaling the size of an ogre. As you say that, the creature kind of looks over to you. It then snaps its face towards the pool, and you see some random merchant type person kind of like, in the water, like about waist deep in the water, just gets snapped up in the creature's like mouth by the head, and as it pulls him over, it starts kind of disjointing its jaw and allowing the commoner to kind of sink into his stomach. You can actually see the commoner kind of like start to panic inside.
No, I understand the need to eat. It's, that's normal.
It literally engages in this activity like someone would reach over and grab a chip and put it in their mouth. And like the creature then turns back to you.
Do you want to go home also? Common this time?
Leans towards you. Confused at you.
I don't speak snake.
In orc, I say, "Hello, friend. Would you like to go home?"
I tell in the group's head chat, I say, guys, we only got one more plane ticket home. Just letting you know.
One more plane ticket.
We'll nap soon.
Raya, do you have any means of protecting your thoughts active? I know there was somebody that had there was a ring of
No.
No.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, we have advantage on
With
those
advantage.
And you get a +2 from me.
Hell yeah. 19.
Okay. Success. You feel something prying into your head, kind of focusing into your head. You can also feel the surface thoughts of your kind of just thinking being kind of read as this kind of invasion takes place. So like the things you're thinking about commonly, like and are thinking about when you kind of came up here, like what is this thing? I know about the stuff that I know about, the stuff that's kind of like at the forefront of your mind space. This creature probably knows those things. Nothing deep.
I'm going to keep focusing on the "do you want to go home" thought.
Yep. It
seems like this thing can't communicate with me.
It doesn't seem to like concern itself or become aware.
Happy here.
It then starts speaking in a very like fiendish language, If you know this language Abyssal or can understand it, it says, "Bring me more food.
I
I'm running."
tell them it wants
low."
more food. It's running low.
Cast create food.
You can see that its food appears to be people.
Yeah, so use the spell create food and just make a person.
Ricklin, blow
Create
the horn.
the horn.
It's a broad term.
I
It
can't.
doesn't say create cheese and bread. It says create
It hasn't
food.
been 7 days yet.
Damn.
Also, you guys are all
Am I wrong?
awful.
Am I wrong?
Hang on. Riot gets a pass and doesn't need to explain himself. The
Because-
rest of you are awfully cavalier about this thing just eating fucking people.
I'm
haven't had a
it's a
chance to
joke.
read.
It's a joke, Zach.
Hello, friend.
I mean, they look like people who, I mean, in actuality, Raya, a couple of them look like they were part of your, like, forces. Like, they're probably goblins amongst this crew that were probably people who were taken by the mysterious
Can they see
mage.
me?
They don't seem to be cognizant. That guy who just got...
and I'm not worried about it.
That's fine. That guy who just got eaten, like, literally, the only time you saw any kind of movement from him was when he was inside of it trying and panicking as he was dying. As they sit in these pools, it seems like they're completely, like, just held.
All right, boys. I feel like I got about 16 minutes to nap time. What do you want to do here? Let's close the doors and walk away, or are we gonna kick this thing's ass?
I can't let it eat just people,
I
man.
vote kick its ass.
Gotta stab it a couple times at least. Gotta at least put up a fight to say I protected the people, you know?
Quick little Wanda Wonder to see what happens.
Please roll a 100. Please roll a 100. Please roll a 100.
Sounds like it. Yes, that's a 76. Fireball.
You cast Fireball.
Okay. I believe we have a template for that.
You just took it away all its food.
You said fireball?
Yeah. I'll push it a little farther away.
You can't. It centers on it. With
Oh,
Wanda Wonder.
Well, I'll fuck that one guy then.
Yep. He is very dead. And
Painless.
dex saving throw from it is 15, right?
Yes, 15 for the wand.
Okay. The creature will roll.
What's the damage on a fireball?
It's 8d6.
8d6.
Roll 8 sixes for me, please.
How do you roll 8d6?
You have to do like 5 then 3.
You can type / roll 8d6. Okay.
God damn. It didn't pop up. Well, I guess it'd be the first 3 from there. Damn it. Stop.
That's terrible.
10, 11, 12,
18.
18.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pathetic.
We're really good at rolling fireballs.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a random number generator.
The serpent kind of coils down, kind of like into like a tight coil, angrily. Seems to
Sorry,
kind of...
that was supposed to be more people.
Roll persuasion.
I don't know how to control this thing.
Deception.
No, don't roll dice. I will not allow a roll for dice.
I know you won't. It's just fun.
Silly motherfucking goose.
It's like it's my first day.
I like lying to the NPCs. Can't read my note.
roll
Stabbed
initiative.
in the face.
Roll initiative. Roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was supposed to be people.
That was supposed to be people. Oh, all
That is
right.
specifically what I asked for.
We all make mistakes.
I'm new here. I'm new here.
I'm sorry. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
Does it have arms?
I've never waited tables before.
It doesn't have arms.
Which way do the doors?
They open in. So
Toward it
Oh,
or
that's-
toward it?
Oh, that's gotta be a
Towards
pain in
it.
the ass.
it doesn't
Oh,
seem
okay.
to care. Like, it's not really interested in leaving.
It's got snags.
I mean, yeah. And apparently someone's bringing them to him, so...
Or teleporting them in through these orbs,
Mm-hmm.
even though teleportation magic doesn't work.
Or
Oh,
for that, not
teleportation through, I mean, there's gates.
the orbs.
But anywho, Master Pastor, you're first.
Yeah, fuck this guy eating people. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting in there.
Okay.
Fuck things for being
whoop.
alive.
Got the wrong thing. Running right at him with a sword in hand.
That sounds great.
And couple slash. There's a crit fail. And
Okay.
it's always a 1 and a 20 on the same roll.
Nobody has the inspiration left?
No, we
Oh,
burn them
no.
all. You got the last one,
Yeah.
remember?
Somebody's gonna say some more jokes.
So
Sorry.
second
I've
one
been
hits.
doing it. Second
I'm
one
throwing
hits,
them out.
24 to hit.
It kind of like gets hit. Its coil kind of breaks out, and it seems to be kind of like sweeping away from you. Very aggravated by the attack that hit. All right.
And oops, not defender, sorry. 17 and 15?
Both hit.
Both hit.
24 to hit.
Nice.
You kind of like stab at it. It kind of spins around. You kind of bring up a fist and catch it in the side of the face. Its head drops towards the ground, and you kind of spiral in air, bringing your kick in like an axe handle kind of kick against it, smashing its face against the stone. As it kind of comes up, you see one of its fangs kind of broken and blood kind of running out of the side of its mouth that hit the stone. It's agitated and bloodied.
Wow. As part of Way of Open Hand, I'm going to prevent it from making reactions.
Okay. Grok, you're up.
Yep. And I move the wildfire spirit into the room. And I can't see anything past. There's like a weird. I can't see anything. Oh, it's because I'm going to put myself in the space even though I'm outside the door because the spirit doesn't have sight. Got it. And we're going to cast a fireball on it and just not hit Christinger.
Okay. And you said
Kill the rest of the snacks.
You said you flew out to him, right, Master Vester?
Yeah, I just charged across the floor.
Oh, you ran across, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on. I thought you were flying. I didn't activate a thing. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Should I have flown? Okay.
Turns
20.
out, yeah.
You have 26. You have advantage.
26.
Yeah,
Did
snacks.
Nat 20. Bam.
Did something cool happen?
No, you're fine. Nothing happened. The glyphs on the ground that I mentioned, they do seem to shimmer shine now. They're glowing. So I'll notate them with placing.
Watch your steps.
Touch the ground. Got it.
So Grok, you're in the doorway, right? You said?
So the spirit is in the doorway.
Okay.
I'm casting fireball from the spirit,
Got it.
which I can do.
Gotcha.
That's a fun utility.
Yeah, it saves. And
So 16 fire?
you were targeting it specifically with the fireball?
It's specifically with the fireball.
Okay. Go ahead and make it. You're good. All right.
Pay
Grok
attention
done. Riot.
sometimes.
I'll bonus action ghost knife my dagger, and then I'll go up the wall.
Okay.
And ghost knife him.
Mhm.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
That'll work. He's immune to poison.
Yeah, I don't know if you ignore that part.
Okay.
And he's there, so
Kind of
28 damage.
Manifest the knife. You see it kind of turns its attention towards you, and you throw the knife. It splinters into its head, and does nothing.
Suck on the one time he's immune to psychic damage.
Raya done?
Is the sneak attack also psychic?
Yeah. It's additional damage for that weapon's type.
Okay.
Damn.
The Naga
Oh, okay.
go.
He's still hit though, right?
Oh yeah, he still gets hit. Sure.
Okay, so his speed is still slowed.
Yeah, it's just the damage is zeroed because I'm immune
it.
to psychic damage.
Cool.
Well,
Not doing that again.
Well, I don't really have many options besides bye. It disappears. it steps through a dimension door.
What?
Fucks off. It gets out
You
of there.
bitch! Just snake ass back here.
I didn't even get to do my thing.
That's fine.
All right.
We
was gonna light
saved
my
like
sword on fire
80% of
and
these
everything.
people.
Oh no! They're still comatose.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
but they're not dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ish.
could fix that, I think.
Initiative's over.
That's for
Fights-
marketing to figure out.
That's for marketing to figure out. That's
So we're
fine.
gonna pop these bubbles and lead these people out of here.
They're not bubbles. There's pools of water on the ground.
So we're just gonna pull these people out of these pools of water and
Yeah,
They're
they're
alive?
dead. They're dead weight. They are not moving. They are completely like zombified, static.
can't snap them out of it.
Nothing you do will work.
Yeah, well,
That I can. Well, nothing you can do physically, Raya, that I can think of you doing will work.
if I psychic knife their brain.
Yeah, you could do that. That will definitely stop them from being
Finish 'em.
comatose.
Doc, Benson, this is a you thing.
Get the medical team in here.
They need a
Okay.
psychiatrist, not a surgeon.
Oh boy.
What about the what is it? Restoration?
Greater restoration. Do you want to try that on one of them?
Yeah, please.
Okay. You cast it on one of them. They kind of snap to, confused. Where's the master gone?
Who's your master?
The master. Ah! And his head kind of like, you see him kind of shaking his head and grasping his head in pain. And as you see his eyes kind of like roll into the back of his head, he just kind of falls to the ground, unconscious or dead. You're not sure.
That
You are
work
sure.
very well.
He's still breathing. He's just unconscious.
And it's gonna be a lot of therapy.
You can make an Arcana check to try and determine what's happened there.
I'm really sad the dragon turtle didn't bless us with anything.
13.
Raya, psychic feedback. So basically, these are under deep domination from whatever that creature was that got away. And basically breaking their hold of it is causing them to become psychically fed back. So they are going to probably be unconscious for a while if they're restored in that way. You do not know for sure how long, but it's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 1d6 days.
I'm going to tell everybody that, but I'm going to be a little hoity-toity because I can tell Benson doesn't know about it.
Well, actually, it's psychic feedback. Playing with the ghost. As a master of psychic energies myself.
I start taking
little-
notes.
Do we want to open this door, boys? or-
That would spoil his
no,
fun as
I
being
think
very
always a
anxious to learn.
I think we
Eager
are.
at every word.
We are officially in Rest Town, and we need to escort these corpses back to the main room.
All right, but glyphs on the ground. You guys should be careful.
Well, some of them are dead waiting, and if you get them out of the pool and start trying to move them away, once they get outside of 10 feet and they're not unconscious, they start struggling and trying to get back to the pool.
So we should just let them sit here and suffer it out for a week.
Do what you want. No. Greater Restoration worked on one of them. If you want to cast Greater Restoration for each of them, you can break their holds. But
I
It's a lot
no
of spells.
longer have that.
one of them is unconscious. The rest of them are standing there like idiots in a pool. When you pick up the people who are not unconscious and start moving them away from the pool, at first they're totally like, yeah, it's just like picking up a statue, but it's made out of person. And then you kind of walk away, and once you get outside of 10 feet of the pool, they're like, no! And they're fighting you to get back to the pool. And if they're
What if I
let
were to
go,
bonk 'em?
if you knock them unconscious, then they can't make
Yeah.
it back to the pool, and you can take them dead weight wherever you'd like. But there are several of them, and it's going to be a lot.
We
of
got all
effort.
them big chains down yonder.
Those
How
chains.
big are these people?
Those chains are about 8 feet, or about 4 feet wide. So those are not
Yeah,
going
it's
to be.
overkill. I agree.
Just chuck them in a bag of holding. We'll
Slide-
drag their asses out of here and dump them on the ground.
Slide one
Slip
person
them into
into the lake,
each lake.
and then just drag it on.
We have to mark that bag of holding with all the meat in it.
Wait, are you putting them in bags of holding?
No,
Hey.
we're not. We
Fucking
rescued them.
That's murder, actually.
They can hold their breath for, what is it, 1d4 per con or something? It's a stupid amount of minutes. And I'm pretty quick.
Yeah, he's gonna look it up. We're not putting them in bags. We're
It's
not
a
those
stupid
guys.
amount of time, I know that.
Okay, so you are not taking these people, you're leaving them where they're at. That's fine.
We're gonna go
Yeah,
get
for
the
now.
key.
Let's find
I
a safe
figure out
room
what else
and
going on.
go ahead and long rest up.
This seems like the safest room you found so far. That or the Kraken room. The Kraken room actually has a. I would say the Kraken room would be a room you could take a safe rest in. This is not one because you don't know what's beyond the door. The reason why I say the Kraken room is a safe room is because you can use the Black Gate to escape it.
Mhm.
You do not have a plan of escape here. So if you want to go back,
Yeah, we have a tiny hut too, though.
yeah, that's fine. But even still, having a tiny hut does not make us for a safe rest if you don't know the location you're in. Because you're
There
still
was a key on the wall, right?
there was. Do you want to take it?
Yes.
Oh, smart. That's
Perfect.
why we bring you.
This one does appear to be keyed towards this chamber, the pool's location. And if you get back to the black gate and the white gate in the Kraken room, you'd realize that the white gate is now traversable again with this key. This
Okay.
stone can allow you to pass back into the prisons area, the pit area, through that same white wall you came through.
Okay, so back to the Kraken room. We rest, and then we figure out what we're doing next week.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Man,
Alright.
I bet these guys are gonna be dead by the time we go back.
Thank
That's
you for watching
Doomvault.
those that did. And we'll pick up next week. I believe everybody's good for the 26th, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we will see you then. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna have a buttload of XP coming in after the end of this module.